All right, welcome back to another episode of Funbalanced, a podcast of unbalanced conversations. My name is Ian, and here with me, making AI art still, is Jay.
Hey, I closed the program. I've quit.
And John.
I reopened it because of Jay.
So last week or 5 minutes ago, if you are sitting with us, which you're not, because we would know if you were here, obviously. Look around
What the hell? Oh,
Sorry. Okay. We had been experimenting with wombo.art, and that trend had continued into now. I don't know what to talk about now. We talked about other things, and now I got to come up with something for this. I don't know. What's up?
I do have something that, and it's not big, it's small. I think it was episode 2. John, you mentioned a comedy series pitch.
I did?
As I was editing it, you said, I have a comedy series pitch, but that's for another time. And I thought this could be the other time. If you don't have it, fully understand.
What was the lead up for it? We were talking about something. God, what the fuck were we talking about in episode 2? It seems so long ago.
Right? I'm pretty sure it's Dog Welder. It was bad superheroes. Was that episode 2?
Was it my pitch for a revamp of the Beverly Hillbillies?
Okay. We're getting into it.
Now.
Texas tea and all. Let's hear it.
All right, so here it is.
That Texas tea.
We take the Beverly Hillbillies and we update it. So the mom hit it big buying a Mike Tyson NFT and got insanely rich, and then moved the entire family to Hollywood to live their best life. But I think there's a lot of fun things you could do, kind of flipping the script on most of the characters. So like the son is a horny 18-year-old that's just discovering alternative lifestyles now that they've moved out of their small Appalachian town. The daughter is like a crypto bro now. The grandpa is like a QAnon truther that like just mumbles all the time and everyone misunderstands what he says. So as he's like mumbling conspiracy theory stuff, but they think he's talking about something completely different.
Oh, so they never actually hear what he says.
Yeah, no, they all just completely misinterpret, and he's just muttering awful things.
Oh, okay.
You know, the grandma wants to be like a esports person now that they got money, and that's like, you know, she's like streaming. And I think it'll be
that's
hilarious.
real life.
I mean, I see all the conflict and, heartwarming moments that could come from this.
I will say you got to get this idea out in the next, like, maybe 6 months, maximum a year. Otherwise, you're going to hit a real
bought it.
hard
Netflix
stop before.
I just ran it. Sorry. It's gone. God damn it.
Dang it. I knew there was someone else in this room.
Oh, no. I did get I got some better Foo Fighters pictures, by the way.
Foo Fighters having a food fight?
Yeah.
Is what we're still looking up. So if you're following along from last episode.
Why does that say Forsorth?
Because they just make up words that sound like words.
What is this setting that you're in? What's the art style?
This is from Dolly 2, which is a different AI.
No, we've advanced.
I want all of these as t-shirts. Especially the one
bao?
What's that?
It looks like they're eating bao. At least in the bowl. It could be eggs, I guess.
Maybe ramen. With some
They're
nice
throwing
soft
them at each
boiled
other.
Ooh.
I want this one that looks like it says "for fuck" at the top of it. And they're all wearing bodysuits.
And it looks like they're putting their hands in. Like they're for fuck.
It's just a mosh pit around a plate of what I assume is pizza rolls.
I was going to say bad nachos. Literally just Doritos and cheese. And it's Cool Ranch Doritos is all they had. Oh,
God,
damn.
we tried, huh? We really tried to get this back on the rails, and I'm very sorry that didn't work out.
Hey, we started strong with the Beverly Hillbillies.
Listen, I gave you my idea. Nobody was riffing on it, so I moved on to talking about these again.
Well,
I was thinking about like, okay, how can we do this? We need to make this happen because this is a great idea. All right. Well, I mean, we have a list here. Who's
yeah,
next?
there's a whole list over here that we could go through.
Of Beverly Hillbillies?
No, of ideas for things.
I wish.
Listen, I've already contacted Netflix. I made this image for the cover of the new show.
Boy, they sure kind of know what a car is, maybe, huh?
And what words are. Huey Billin is the name of the show now.
That's a good name, though.
Huey Billin.
Yeah.
Huey, Bill, and B. There's a B over there.
This
too.
is going to become an entirely different show called Huey Billin.
Fuck, they got that one also. Damn it, Netflix.
The guy in the hat has to be Huey Billin, right?
Yeah, that's Huey Billin. Ian, can you tell me what the name of this show is?
Blay Hill Beery Hole.
Beery Hole is so funny.
And whenever that logo is in the middle.
I think
that's
the, but Bobby Lee is humping the H.
As he does.
Yeah.
That's the Eldritch symbol for Texas.
I haven't zoomed in, but yeah, I think that's what that is. It almost looks like the Ben and Jerry's logo in a weird way with the thing across. Yeah. Oh man.
Why is the guy in the blue remind me of Dennis from It's Always Sunny?
Oh
Yeah.
God, that's Dennis.
What if
God, Dreamcast, right there, Dreamcasting.
we get him for what was his name? Jethro?
Yep, Jethro.
Yep. He's Jethro. That's it. Perfect. Done. Write it
I
up.
think I'm pretty sure his name's Glenn Howerton, but I'm not 100%.
So I typed in
okay.
Cyberpunk Beverly Hillbillies and I got this.
That looks like a Sum 41 album cover.
Yeah, it's like the hills have Wi-Fi.
The hills have Wi-Fi.
God damn. Oh, sorry. Ted Sarandos and Reed Hastings just came in. Netflix got that one too. Those are the names of the CEOs, if you were wondering. CEOs of Netflix.
Look at you out here slinging names.
I'm glad they're big fans of us, though.
We kicked in the door and we're like, mine.
That is weird.
TM.
They're fans of ours.
No, they're just walking by. They just happened upon. They're like, I heard an idea.
We're going to make it and then
one season
cancel
only.
it immediately.
We both got there. Same joke.
Oh, I just discovered a feature that's incredible. I can click on one of these pictures and then say variations. It'll just generate more things that are like that picture. It's the Berlllls. I love the Berllls.
No, this is an audio podcast. How are we gonna do this?
Okay, so episode 4 and 5 are visual only. There's no actual podcast. It just goes straight to YouTube. Sorry, everybody.
We tried. We tried to make it not this. Not very hard, but we did try.
Yeah. Did you stitch them all together?
Yeah, I did that one and made more.
This one's pulling some really good ones.
Right? I'm real sad I only get 50 credits on this one to start with, and then only 15 a month.
Seems limiting.
Oh, Helly Pelly. It's my favorite show.
Of course, Helly Pelly.
I mean, that is definitely what the dad looks like, for sure.
It's supposed to be Beverly Hillbillies meets It's Always Sunny, and I'm not really getting It's Always Sunny, except from the lady in the red hat kind of looks like Charlie.
That's fair. Yeah.
We have to take all these images and make a slideshow for people so they can follow along at home.
Right. Yeah, I think it's the only way we can salvage this is just make this a slideshow for people. Because now it's just us reacting to things we're seeing.
Yeah. This might not even make an episode. We're going to get halfway through editing. We're like, we don't really actually have anything. We don't say anything.
Episodes 4 and 5 are just episode 4.
Why are their faces mustaches? I've never seen an old face that was a mustache.
Okay, for me, that doesn't look like their mustaches. For me, it just looks like they're yelling. They're like, oh,
yeah, from a distance.
Existence is hell.
Oh, man. Using the throwback on wombo.art, that's where it's at. It's just cranking out these 50s classics.
All right, we're gonna play the game that Jonah and I designed. I'm posting this picture, and you two have to tell, and we can put this on for people at home. So if you're out listening at home, please go to Ian's Twitter and message him for this picture.
We have a Funbalanced Twitter. Why are you doing this? Why you send them to me?
It's at.
All right, so I sent you this picture, and please tell me what you think I typed in to get it.
Oh, boy. I'm digesting.
Yep. None of these are words. Some of them get close.
Momid Molasso is a really good one. Her mommy Imdius is Plasm.
That's true. I had also heard that.
And the one guy looks like Dollar Store Alton Brown.
He does. I was going to say Alton Brown. That's jacked up. But there's more people here. So
Yeah, so it can't be Alton Brown.
did you stitch it together?
No. I just I typed in one sentence,
Okay.
and you both have to guess the sentence and see who's closest.
I don't know if I can guess the sentence, but I think Weezer has something to do with this. I don't know why.
Ian, what's your guess?
Upset man is holding a sign for some reason.
You are the closest. It's Ian Moss, board game designer, being grumpy about digital media.
Oh.
God, I am so grumpy. It is full of grump.
Yeah, I feel like they all capture different aspects of you, which is great.
I'm still clicking this button for the Beverly Hillbillies. It's so sunny in Philadelphia. I've skipped through so many cursed things.
Hey, well, I'm going to delete that picture from my brain forever now.
Yeah, which one?
Well, hopefully all of them.
I know, I'm going to send them to you all the time.
Shit.
Shit. All right.
So, Ian, top it.
Back to the story ideas.
Oh, yeah. So keep riffing on the Beverly Hillbillies thing, because that's...
I don't have anything else for it other than it's a great idea. And if we're sitting down and writing an episode, I mean, that's something I would definitely like to be a part of. I like to be in that room.
So is that the goal? Next time we like write an episode?
Write an episode
of the
for
supposed
the...
new.
Hold on. Wait, what was the name again?
I mean, I'm just calling it Beverly Hillbillies 2.0.
No, it was like Harry Billin.
Hurry Bill and B.
Yeah.
Hurry, Bill and B.
We had that one. We had...
Or Hell Philly. Or the Berlls.
The Berlls. Berlls is really funny.
Hell Beery Hole.
Hold on, this one kind of has a Jason Sudeikis look. Incoming.
Listen, I want to watch Trank Dinosaurs. Oh, Beeville the Pafilly. Yeah, the Rapilly.
Oh, God. John, you are really good at just reading it in the perfect tone first try. You know what I mean?
That's because words are nonsense to me.
Yeah.
And I want to see that show where it's two dinosaurs and a guy in a button-up shirt hanging out. Or the one that looks like Jerry Seinfeld standing on a stool with dinosaurs behind him.
What's with all these dinosaurs?
I mean,
well, no, he's doing his set oblivious. He has no idea that he's about to be eaten by dinosaurs.
Oh, they're
the
sneaking
whole
up
series
on him.
is just Jerry Seinfeld about to be eaten by dinosaurs every time.
That's the name of it.
It's like Frank dies at the end, but it's just Jerry Seinfeld gets eaten by a dinosaur. And you've got half your plot already. That's your A plot. You just need a B plot for some of the episodes, right? Some of the other characters.
I mean, I think next episode we can also riff this TV show.
Is that goddamn Happy Days?
No, it's Ted Lasso, but everybody's dinosaurs. And why does that one dinosaur have a fist coming out of its mouth?
Well, if you look at the only humanoid here,
it's going in, not coming out.
It looks like you know where it came from. That guy definitely lost a hand.
Why is just one of the dinosaurs anthropomorphic?
The one on the left is trying.
He has on a
the one on the left has like one good arm.
I'm a big fan of Tertis Dow's Zodiac lamp.
That's also a pretty good name.
Is it though? I feel like we're saying things are good names.
I like the Zodiac lamp part.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, that's really, it really helps you feel the time period.
Yeah.
It's Britain. Anything can happen.
It's a period show.
They just keep getting better.
See, the problem was we started the last episode by loading this up, and that's where everything fell apart.
Yeah, we're never coming back from this. And now it's like 2 weeks removed. So like people have been like, wow, that was a lot 2 weeks ago. And now they're come back around like, wow, I can't wait to see what the boys are up to now. It's just fucking this still.
Just send Funbalanced on Twitter, literally all of the things that you make. Just at Funbalanced, every single thing. We want to see it.
Flood us. We want to be flooded. So much that Twitter thinks you're a bot.
We have to hire somebody to go through it.
I mean, I think that you need to just make a channel for AI awesomeness or AI abominations, whichever you want to call it.
A whole other show?
AI abomination sounds fine.
Okay.
No, not a whole show, just a channel on the Discord.
Oh.
Yeah, no. We can't support this.
I don't know.
Do you know what these ones are?
Deed.
Deed's a great show.
It's Cats and Dead of Winter, right?
Yeah, the cover of Dead of Winter, but with cats.
Yeah.
Fuck, Deed to Deed is perfect. Can you just get Deed to Deed? I want just that one. It's perfect.
That one is good.
I like the snowman head in the branches.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought that was an owl. Thought it was just a terrible owl.
Oh, it could be a fully round owl.
Yeah. It's been eating cats.
An expressive oil painting of a basketball player dunking depicted as an explosion of a nebula. What a great description.
Damn. Big description.
So Ian, I have a gift. I did some variations on that one for you.
Hooray.
I mean, some of them are real good names. One's
Yeah.
just called Defeat, which is pretty appropriate.
It got a full fucking it got a full word out.
in D Dead or D Dead. Ian, hit us with a real topic. I'll close it. It's closed. Oh no, there was another tab open behind it. It's back open.
No, well, that doesn't surprise me at all. How many tabs do you have open currently? Oh wait, look, this is a different computer, right?
On one, yeah. So I'm on my desktop.
Wait, I heard on one, and that already stresses me the fuck out.
I mean, I have a bunch of tabs open on my laptop too, and they're different.
Oh, I thought you meant like in one window. And I was like, oh gosh.
Oh, I mean, no, I have 4 windows. Okay, let me see. I think there's a way for me to just get a tab count, right?
Yeah, if you had to do this manually, we're going to be here for the rest of the podcast.
It's just gonna make me counting out loud for a real long time.
I have 5, and most of them are because of Wombo.
Oh man, I'm gonna guess probably around 50 on this PC, maybe.
Just 50 tabs.
How's the processor doing?
Listen, if it wasn't meant to be, they wouldn't have added the ability to just search your open tabs.
I don't think they did it to help you.
Why else would they do it?
I don't do that with my computer. I do it with my phone though. Like I have. Let me look at my phone.
I have so many open on my phone that it stopped being a number and just turned into a smiley face.
I have 155 open on my phone.
That's pretty good.
Damn.
I don't even remember what most. I like. I'll scroll through and be like, oh yeah, I need to do that.
I had almost 10 at one point, and I was like, this is getting out of hand.
Too many.
It doesn't bother me on my phone. It does on a computer though. I mean, some stuff I just want to have open. You know, like, what am I going to do every time? Go over to the Shift website to redeem a code for Borderlands?
No, you
No.
keep it open.
Keep it open. Right. I'm there a lot.
But doesn't it take you longer to find it?
No, it has a very specific look.
Yeah, and you know where your stuff is. It's like my desk. My desk is a horrible nightmare hole.
Yeah, like organized chaos is what it is. Yeah.
My chaos is no chaos, apparently. As a person who loves chaos,
Yeah.
historically, no chaos for me in my tabs. I have 4 open currently, and that's because I need them. One is time.is, right? Which we had to do. Time.was doesn't exist yet, so I'm not up to 5, still at 4. And then this thing of story ideas that we've just been ignoring in exchange for
It is just sitting there.
for AI art for 30 minutes.
I mean, I could just grab one of these and be like, hey, let's talk about that one. What happened? That sound like a plan? Everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Are we going random? We just hitting the random button?
You're beating me who's trying to get an AI to generate story ideas for us.
Well, if you come up with something, let us know. Let's talk about road burrito.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, well.
Getting into road burrito.
Boy, I didn't think you'd just pull one of mine. All right. So kind of as it says, I had bites of a burrito that was on the road
Oh.
for an indeterminate amount of time. We rolled up on it.
I remember that, Ian. Yeah.
Yeah, that Ian. That Ian used to throw up more than this Ian.
Did he?
Not a lot more.
I don't remember you
not
throwing
really.
up much. No. And I remember seeing you eat some pretty gnarly shit. There was once a talk of a burger that I think had been ran over in a McDonald's parking lot. That we were like, just slide it back together. It's perfectly fine. I don't think you ate that, though.
It's compressed. It's just easier. It's a smash burger now.
Ugh.
And that's where smash burgers came from.
Yeah, it's where my love of smash burgers came from. I love smash burgers now. It all
Okay.
came from McDonald's parking lot burger. No, road burrito is pretty similar. We rolled up on it. It was at an age where I was not driving. I was, the age where you're just like, either you're on a bike or you're on the back pedal, the back.
Like the pegs on a bike?
Yeah, the pegs on a bike and you're
Like
holding on
kids
to the
on
person in front of you.
bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was that age. Couldn't tell you what year this was. And we're riding through the street. I was on the pegs. I was not steering this vehicle. But in the road, as we're going along, what's up?
Who was steering the vehicle? Was I there? I don't think I was there.
I don't think so. I think it's a kid named Vincent or bleeped, whatever we want to, if we have to bleep a name. Didn't say
Okay.
last name.
No, I think I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
Yep, go on.
On the back of the bike, rolling around, he spots this burrito, eyes
Okay.
it immediately. As we're going along, I see it, and he just starts going for it. Like, just immediately just speeds up, goes way faster, and just rides directly over it with the bike. And then stops, and we immediately get the thought of, oh, Ian should eat this.
Of
He
course.
did it. We both had the same thought. It was just sort of like, oh, now that I've run this over, Ian should consume this.
Huh?
Which is not a giant leap in logic as in that time.
No, that was very common. Very common.
It's like, oh, that looks gross. Ian, put that in your mouth.
The cinnamon challenge may have originated with you. I don't have proof of that, but I do remember it quite vividly.
Mm-hmm. I still taste it.
Yeah. Still can't chew Big Red.
Still smell it. And so, without much thought or fanfare, I picked up the remains of the burrito, which was
Wait, there was no fanfare? Somebody did not come out with trumpets?
no trumpets, no king, as I was a jester to do this for entertainment purposes. Only Vincent and the bike, which had lettuce in the spokes at this point.
And the lady looking out her window going, Harold, you'll never guess.
Harold, watch this shit.
She had been putting burritos out there for years. Nobody ever ate it.
That's their loss. So this is during the summer, so it was very hot. It was very, very warm burrito. Like, all of the contents had been cooked for longer than they probably should have been cooked. But that also means that it was disinfected, right? Like, it was pretty sterile. You know, the heat
No, that
killed all the
doesn't mean that.
germs. No, the sun disinfected it. John, the sun it was on the wrapper mostly, but when I opened it up, the burrito was very hot.
Oh, so it was sealed in a wrapper.
Yeah, I mean, before the bike hit it, and I'm assuming before a car hit it.
See, I thought it was one of those like loose, like Walmart burritos that come in like
Just
the
a
pack of
loose
45.
burrito.
Just a loose burrito that slid out of the pack.
I mean, I love going to the store and just buying a Lucy burrito.
Need a bag for those? Nah, I got it. Just under
Nah,
both arms.
Just
All going to the same place.
the sun will disinfect it. It'll be fine.
No, this is definitely a taco of the Bell variety.
Oh, okay. See, and when you said wrapper, I imagined one of those, again, like convenience store burritos that are like, they say XL real big on the packaging. I don't know if you
No, I wasn't that lucky. Those are good.
Oh.
What I had was a random burrito that had been run over no less than 2 times and sat out in the sun for who knows how long. And then I was like, let's try it. And I bit into it. And I don't have strong memories about how that went. I just know that I did it.
I don't remember how I got home. So you don't remember what kind of burrito it was or nothing like that?
Had lettuce, had cheese. I think
Okay.
Elbo's cheese.
God, I hope that was cheese.
It had all congealed into like a mass. You know, this was back in the day when Taco Bell was like, listen, we know it's not 100% beef. Fuck you, it's 70. All right. Like, we're Taco Bell. We're not going to give you 100. So this was back in the heyday of like, you don't know what could be in there. And I didn't know, but fuck, I ate it anyway.
Yeah.
Free burrito.
It was a free burrito in its defense.
Maybe not a good one.
So this happened a lot. There was a period of quite a few years where if it was someone's birthday and they wanted me to eat some weird shit, I would just do it.
I remember one of those.
Yeah.
You got me moldy coffee for my birthday.
Oh my God. It's a wonder that I still drink coffee.
I was like, this is a weird choice. But, I mean, who am I to turn down a gift, right?
Where the fuck were we? We were at the back of some like antique place or something.
Yeah.
And we were going out to their like garage area where they just had a ton of other antiques and everything. And there was just a teacup or like, you know, like a coffee mug, like one of those just ceramic coffee mugs or whatever that still had coffee in it. But there was a layer over top of the coffee.
Yeah.
It had hair.
Yeah. Oh, it was 100% just a mold covering. You know how you get like latte art or whatever now? It was like that. Where they give you a leaf. This was a lot closer to a leaf, like biologically.
By saying it was alive.
Yeah.
Can we talk about AI art again and not this?
Well, was this because I have wondered, was that the worst one? Because I was like, that had to be the worst one.
Absolutely. It is the one that I strongly remember the most because I went to go take a drink of it and I was just like, you know what happened? You know, normally where there's like something on top, like a layer of something, and you go to drink and it's like slides back and then you just get the liquid. I was fine with that outcome.
I'm just going to take my headphones off for a minute. Just signal me when you're done.
That's not what happened in this case. What happened in this case was everything slid forward and went directly into my mouth.
This podcast is now just me making vomit sounds. I hope everyone's excited for
You
this
can't do that.
transition.
I don't think we can do that. I think we have to bleep out the vomit sounds.
Ugh.
Oh, man.
I don't know what the terms of service are, but it was so bad. And it was all at once. And then I went to like go spit it out, and some of it remained. That's all I could do. That's all I could bear that one.
So I have some AI generated questions that we could discuss.
Cool. Did you type in road burrito?
No.
Oh, boy.
No, I'd like to avoid that ever again.
Here.
How about this one? What made the wrist so great?
The mold.
The mold. All right. Why is Broadway so confined?
I mean, really, you can't. It's just one street, right? Like you can't just extend a street. Well, I mean, I guess if this was like the Warriors' time, right? Like Warriors, New York, you could. Right? Was it New York? No.
Broadway?
Yeah,
It was in New York.
It was New York.
Yeah,
the movie.
You
that
could just
movie
like
was...
take over someone else's turf and make it yours. So like Broadway could get in a fight with like I don't know what streets are near Broadway. I'm just gonna say 24th Street because I'm assuming some of them have numbers. So like Broadway could fight 24th Street, and if Broadway wins, they take over 24th Street, and that's now Broadway.
Yeah.
Gangs. Yeah, we just need a gang
Gangs.
system in New York. I don't know what you would call a movie about that.
Not Gangs in New York. That one's taken.
Yeah.
In what country was Keanu Reeves born? Lebanon?
What? Was
In
that
what
part of the
country?
question?
Is that
Yeah.
true? Yeah.
No, that was part of the question as it generated it. Just Lebanon exclamation point.
I'm not getting a lot of hits on Road Burrito.
Unfortunate. I did. That was a hit.
Hold on. Maybe I need to type in
It
your
hit
name.
everything on the way down.
So, in a much less gross topic, that instance in the back of that antique shop reminded me that I immediately always worried. One of my old managers would always leave his coffee in the back room, and I always feared he would do that he would grab the wrong one because of that scenario. And I always told him, clean that up. And he never did until one day he did do that. He walked in the back room after a meeting and everyone was like, just kind of talking amongst themselves. And then they just hear this loud, retching noise from the back room. Immediately knew what it was because I'd heard that sound before.
Sounded very similar.
Yeah. Just wanted to get that one out there.
Yeah, I think that's the reason that I'm like studious with like beverages and stuff. Like any time I leave my computer, I take whatever drink I have with me. I don't think I ever leave one for that reason. Like I'm like I can't do it. I can't do that again.
And if you do leave it, you never return to that drink, no matter how long.
That drink's done. Yeah,
It's dead. If I walk out of the room, it's not my drink anymore. It belongs to the room.
it's the rooms now. The rooms took it.
This is the room.
So what else we got?
Road Burrito was good. I'm glad we got that one out of the way.
Yeah. I put it on there because I was like, hey, I remember this. And then I'm like, oh, wait, that means I have to talk about this if it's on the list. Uh-oh. Well, I guess if I don't choose it, then it'll never come up.
I would say probably shortly after that, I think kind of transitioning into that, I highlighted skate days on our list here. And those were some days.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of days growing up. I would say, maybe a couple years after the Road Burrito incident, but during the coffee incident.
Yeah. Yes. This was mid coffee.
Yeah, that was like peak gnarliness for us because for whatever reason, we're in an antique shop. And then like the next day we travel to a much larger city north of us and we're just skating downtown, finding an anime convention.
Yeah. And we walked in. I hadn't been to a convention up till that point. And I had no idea I was going to be at hundreds of conventions after that. But yeah, that was the first time I was like, man, what are all these people here? What are all these people doing in this like business center? What is that about? They're all dressed weird.
Yeah. Anime convention. And we had drove up there. It was like all of us that used to skate together.
Yeah. So what we used to do is we used to like find a car that all of us fit in, shove all of us into it, and then drive to wherever we could skate.
Yes. Yep. And we started picking different places too. Like we would go because we lived right on the corner of a state, so we could go to like 2 other states. And we would just kind of like adventure into those other states just to see what was there. Literally no plan. Like, do we have money for food or gas? Nope. Let's go.
Yeah, that was a consideration once we got there and we were walking around and we'd been skating for like 2 hours. We were like, "Hey, do we have food today?" We're like, "Yeah, I guess not."
Yeah, we'll figure it out. And then Burrito.
Yeah, the Lord giveth.
No, I remember, where were we? We might have been in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Like, when we say we would pack a car full, we would pack a car full. But sometimes it'd be multiple vehicles. I think Ann Arbor, we had more than one vehicle. And I remember skating this random ledge. It was like 3 stairs and a flat landing and 3 stairs and a flat landing. And it was kind of like curved. Then it had this like cement barrier that went around it. And I remember doing the old, like, giving the security guard the runaround. I think we got the idea from Robin Big. We gave one of our friends a shirt that said security on it.
Yeah.
And I was skating the sledge and a few of us were trying to skate it, and they obviously came up, "Hey, you can't skate here, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "I can't make that decision. You have to talk to him." And it kind of worked, which was really fun because our friend he's a pretty big dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More intimidating than us for sure.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
but by far the sweetest of all of us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Would have actually never lifted a finger.
No, not at all. But it was give him one more shot, and then we failed. One more shot. We did a lot of like, I think it probably was pretty big to us at the time, traveling, because we didn't like ever leave the area that we were kind of like raised in or whatever.
Yeah, so all 3 of us are technically from, well, I guess lived in for a very long time, Northwest Ohio, right? John currently lives there. Jay and I lived there during our teenage years. And John, you moved there from like New York City, right?
Yeah, New York City, exactly. The heart of it all.
Wait,
right on Broadway.
Right around. That's why I asked those poignant Broadway questions. I want to know why it's so confined.
Is this true? Are you guys just
No,
screwing with me?
I'm from upstate New York, and I want to make it clear that where I live in Ohio is just as far a drive to New York City as where I grew up in New York.
Oh, way up there.
But it's New York. All of New York is New York City, right? Like, it's just New York is New York City.
If you're not from New York, then New York City is the entire state. And if you are from New York, they're 2 different worlds.
Now, you do say I'm walking here a lot.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm pooping it. Yeah, it works with almost everything.
I mean, Ian, you know for a fact that my mispronunciation of words is much more Canadian than New York.
That's true. Yeah, you lived very close to Canada, which is why you pronounce things wrong.
I pronounce them correctly, like borrow.
That's not a word.
Like what?
Like borrow. You're going to borrow someone from something. Or something from someone.
Oh, yeah, no, I hear it.
Yeah, I mean, you say borrow because you're from the Midwest and wrong.
Yeah, I'm not agreeing nor disagreeing. Being from the Midwest is very wrong.
I mean, I was raised to like break words into their parts and pronounce them that way. B-O-R is bore, R-O-W is row. Borrow is how it's pronounced.
You know, you sold me.
Now, the thing with one wheel and 2 handles that you put stuff in, that's a wheelbarrow.
I don't know about that.
Now, listen, we all know that it's not wheelbarrow. We all know that. Yeah, but we don't have to admit that it's not how that's pronounced.
It's wheelbarrow.
But what if you buy it? Like, what if it's yours? Like, what if it's yours?
Then you don't have to borrow it.
Yeah,
to be fair,
if it's your neighbors and you want to take it for a bit, what would you do?
You would borrow their borrow.
I'm gonna throw up.
Now, if you want to bring it home and dig a tunnel, you would be borrowing their borrow to burrow.
Yeah, what if you just wanted to put a real quick hole in it, right? You just need a real quick hole just directly into something.
You drill a hole.
I was gonna say bore, but sure.
I would say, John, in your defense, you do pronounce things that pop up on like wombo.art much better than I do.
Thank you.
You immediately break it down and you go, yeah, yep, that's what it is.
That's what it is. That's how you pronounce things.
I stumble over it. I'll be
trained
like,
for this.
Yeah. And we were set up to fail.
Yeah. What the fuck were we talking about?
I don't remember. I was just trying to think of that. I was gonna lean over to the mic and be like,
New York,
silence sets
New York
in.
City? Is that what we're talking about?
Oh yeah, yeah. We were talking about where you were from. We were from Northwest Ohio,
Mhm.
and so as Northwest Ohio, we would both. I don't know. I lost it. Yep.
I was gonna say I was born and raised there, where Ian, you kind of just showed up one day.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey.
And that timeline's all fucked up, by the way. In the first episode, we talk about the fact that we've been friends for a very long time and like since first grade. But I don't think I moved to Ohio until like third grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's lining up a little better. Because someone else said that to me too.
Apparently, I was born in Michigan. I don't remember it. Someone told me it's true. And then we moved a lot of places, like Oklahoma, Kansas, Alabama.
See, I thought you were from Kansas.
Ish at some point, depending on when you asked, I was. And then to Ohio for like the remainder of my childhood into adulthood into about a year or so ago when I moved to Texas. Lateral move at best.
See, after you move around so much, you just realize that this place is as good as any. Yeah, some places are slightly better. I moved from just almost right in the center of Orlando, Florida, to just outside. And the food options are so much worse. That's a big gripe.
Like it's really just if you see a road burrito, you're like, fuck, that's like the best I'm gonna get today, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, I can order something else, but likely that order won't get picked up and delivered.
And that's Northwest Ohio, in case you're wondering. It's you see a road burrito and you're like, that's like the third best thing I've eaten this week.
Yeah. At that time, for sure. That was probably what you ate was the third best thing that I ate that week.
Here's another thing. So we're talking about like Northwest Ohio and food, right? Northwest Ohio has this really weird thing where I lived in Bryan, Ohio, which is a city by some people's terms. And John, you live in like 15 minutes away from there and like a town, right? It's not, is it a city? Is it a town?
No, it's a town.
It's a town. Yeah. And Jay, where you lived was like a township, right? Like I don't even think they got town status.
75 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a collection. That's what they
So
call
there
it.
are probably like 10 fast food restaurants in the area, right? Like it's like the same 10 like pop up everywhere, but there's like 10 different ones.
Uh-huh.
But there are like 50 pizza places.
Yeah. Everyone has a good idea in that area for pizza.
Oh yeah. So much pizza.
At one point, almost every single one of my friends worked at a KFC.
Oh yeah, I was one of them.
You were one of them, yeah. There was just a time where I could just roll through and someone would hook me up with something for free, which was awesome because I didn't have any money.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was back in time where we would just make friends with people who worked at fast food places because we would all just give each other free food.
Yeah. I would say good times, but
hundreds of pizza places around. And like you get the same ones that, you know, there's a Pizza Hut, right? There's a Marco's, you know, you have the national chains. And then you have like the local ones, which are real hit or miss, right?
Sure. Yeah. It depends on what you like, you know. Some people try to go deep dish. I don't really remember too many deep dish in the area.
No, we don't have any deep dish.
I'm a big fan of like thin crust, but not too thin. Has to have a nice crunch to it. So, John, still living there, what's your go-to?
Oh man, I mean, I don't eat much pizza because I mostly do low carb now.
Okay, fair.
But probably Pizza Barn. Pizza Barn's real good.
Oh, my friend, if you were 1,000 miles away, I'd give you a hug right now because I just went literally back for our baby shower, flew back, went 2 hours to see my dad and get Pizza Barn, and those two were equal. I haven't seen my dad since like 5 or like 6 years. Those two were straight neck and neck. Pizza Barn might have inched it out a little bit because they have that cheesy garlic bread.
Yeah. You gotta get the Bosco sticks too, even though there's the same ones you get at the gas station. They're just better there.
They are better there. Yep.
Bosco stick, in case you didn't know, is just a breadstick with cheese in it.
Yeah, it's a breadstick with a mozzarella stick inside of it.
And I think they put it in a microwave to heat it up. I'm not sure though. I can't prove it.
No, it goes through the toaster.
Yeah. But okay, so fun fact, that's the town that I went to North Central, which was where Pizza Barn, the school in the same town.
The school of Pizza Barn?
Yeah, the school of Pizza Barn. Actually, on Fridays, they would order Pizza Barn and they would ask us, how many slices do you want? And then you just pay for the slices. My junior high English teacher owns and operates Pizza Barn now because his parents created it. So every time I go in there, I'm like, hey, Mr. Martin. And he's like, my name's Shane. You're 30. It's fun. But yeah, no, there's so many weird stories around that place. Just there was like a girl I dated and she would only order salads from that place. And I'm like, there's no way they're good, right? And I never found out. No, like, why would you order a goddamn salad from here? I don't know.
Yeah, why risk it?
I wouldn't.
So I'm sure that the people listening, if they still are,
They're not.
want to ask a question. So I'll ask it for them. Not in an actual barn, right?
Not in an actual barn.
I've never been to the actual location for it.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, no, it's just in a small business front next to a library. I wish it was a barn.
I just figured people got to know. The people are wondering, I'm sure. You say Pizza Barn, they're going to be like, they're thinking the smallest small town, which it really is. Like, they make
It's
pizza
small.
out of a barn.
So, yeah, no, I mean, my graduating class was like 34 people. So, yeah, pretty small.
My graduating class was a lot of people but me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that because you may not have graduated, but you did walk with us.
Yeah.
Yep.
To the behest of some.
Oh, were there some people upset about that?
I'm sure.
Yeah, fuck them. We have a podcast. They don't, man. Right? Am I right?
That's right.
No
They
statement.
probably have a podcast. Fuck it.
Everybody left when we brought up Wombo.
Yeah, they're like, I'm not doing this shit again.
They're from the Pizza Barn podcast. They're real famous.
There's a
Oh,
pizza
yeah.
barn in Reading, Michigan as well. That one could be in a barn. I don't know. I don't have enough information on that one. I've never been there.
Unknown.
Wait, hold on. I think I got a photo.
Right, John? That's a word you know. Unknown, right?
Unknown.
Okay, yep, it's not a barn. It has siding, but it's not a barn.
Oh no, Ian. I accidentally did.
John went back to AI art, just in
Oh,
case
and I
anyone
should-
was wondering.
I brought it up and ruined the whole ending of the show.
Well,
that's-
I saw the picture of the road burrito there, so I wanted to make some good ones. So I went and generated some finding a burrito by the side of the road and eating it in the style of a Renaissance painter.
They're really good.
It's
Yeah.
scarily close.
And then I was attempting to upload a picture of Ian to make it more correct. And I just
What-
accidentally clicked on show me variations of Ian Moss.
Oh no! Oh, these are my multiverse versions.
This could be you. Wow.
One of them actually is.
One of them actually is, yeah.
Boy, they really overestimate the amount of beard that I'm okay with.
I was gonna say, if you go any further, you're hitting Amish, and it's your choice. But as a friend,
Trust me, we know Amish.
oh yeah, that's true as well. All right, let's get back to it, boys.
Oh,
Wombo.
God damn. God damn it.
All right, this is gonna be the last episode you guys hear about Wombo. I'm sure of it.
Turns out he was lying.
Yeah, I'm not going to promise.
Yeah.
You can't make me.
To be honest, I just won't do it.
But yeah, is that all we had?
Is that all we have? We're gonna hit one more of these, or
You want 55 minutes for this one? So probably 20 minutes of usable stuff.
6 or 7 minutes?
We just had to figure out how to get pictures inside of the podcast, and then it'll all make sense to everybody.
Listen, I upload a video for every podcast. They just got to find it.
Yep. Well, Spotify does a good job though. Like I watched Bad Assets. Yep, go watch Bad Assets. I watched the first episode of Bad Assets on Spotify while listening to it. I thought that was really cool.
Because Anchor, I just upload the video file and it spits out the video file to Spotify because it can do video podcasts there. And then it just sends the audio file everywhere else, which is awesome. What is happening?
Is this our first ad for Anchor because we like what it does?
Unofficial, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Like the company that sells chargers.
Oh, no, different Anchor. Anchor spelled the way that you think it should be spelled, not the way that company spells it.
Uh-huh.
Like the nautical Anchor.
ANKER.
Exactly. You got it.
Yeah.
Well, we just lost our first sponsor. All right, everyone, thanks. We did it.
Well,
So,
Wombo, if you ever need anything, let us know.
They don't need anything. They have everything.
I'm gonna hashtag Wombo, and we'll see what we get.
They have my face now.
You're on a list.
I've uploaded you into the Matrix.
Oh,
No, that was the last place I wanted to be.
you couldn't have done it like 10 years sooner? Damn it.
The steaks are delicious there.
I mean, now. I don't want to be 30-year-old in the Matrix.
Oh, that's true.
Do you think you feel old in the Matrix? Like going in, you don't think you feel a little bit better, a little more youthful?
I think it's probably like hell. You're just kind of locked in whenever you get there, right? I don't say heaven, but hell seems more likely. Like, you're being honest.
I don't know. I'll let you know when I get there.
On that note,
That's the
I
show,
think it's-
everyone.
That's it.
thanks again for listening to the Fun Balance podcast. I know it wasn't easy, so thank you for making it to the end. For Jay, John, and myself, Ian, we will see you in 2 weeks.
We love you.
We love you. Bye.
Say it back.